Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your daily love reading. My name is Pretty and I'll be doing your love reading today. So before we begin with your love reading, Sagittarius, please do remember to take what resonates and to leave behind whatever does not. Okay, so let's begin with your love reading, Sagittarius. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Justice card in the reverse, and this is Libra energy. So in the reverse, this can show an energy of unfairness. This can be someone showing up who owes you some sort of an apology or some sort of, it's like this person has to take accountability for something, but they're very much unwilling to do that. There's something unfair about their approach. There's something off balance about your relationship with this person. And there's just this acknowledgement, or you could be viewing this person as someone who owes you some sort of apology or truth, but it's like they're not willing to do it. Like they can be quite stubborn with this energy, and you could have felt like you had an unfair outcome with this person. So let's see what the rest of the cards have to say. Okay, we have the Eight of Swords, air energy, the Eight of Pentacles, earth energy, and the Sun, Leo energy. Yeah, it does look like there's someone here who's showing up as a person who may have victimized you, or made you feel somewhat like a victim, or made you feel trapped. There's something about the Eight of Swords that makes a person see a situation as unfavorable to them, and they feel like they can't change the situation. You know, this can be you. It can also be that someone is viewing you like this, but there's someone here who feels like they have been victimized and they're struggling to move forward from this. Like it's really affecting them on a deep level. But we do have the Eight of Pentacles next to it. So there is this feeling of shifting one's focus. Instead of focusing on what you can't change, what you can't control, rather focusing on things that you can control, things that you can work on. The Eight of Pentacles can be focusing on your responsibilities, your work, your career. It can even be focusing on working on yourself, personal development. There is something here about trying to get out of this situation. So you could actually distance yourself from this person. There's this feeling of seeing someone as unwilling to change, seeing someone who, you know, this person, they believe they're in the right, and kind of just letting them be and focusing more on yourself and what you can work on. Because with the Sun card, it looks like you're choosing to be happy. You know, it's like choosing to not give someone your joy, choosing to free yourself from any grudges or stagnant energy here. There is something here about you being happy regardless of what someone is doing. So you could be moving away from people who are unfair or people who are selfish. There is just that energy there with the Sun card. Okay, so let's clarify these cards, Sagittarius. Okay, we have the Nine of Swords, and this is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Yeah, it does look like you may have deemed someone as being kind of a waste of time, almost like you came to this conclusion that putting in effort into this person is a waste, because this is someone who's unchanging. This is someone who they don't see the error of their ways. So it's almost like you have just moved away. You know, it looks like you're not giving much to the situation anymore, and this person can feel it. It does look like this, you're dealing with someone who could have a lot of pride. They could also struggle with feelings of shame. You know, it's like they have so much shame that it's hard for them to apologize. It's hard for them to, you know, admit that they're wrong. But this is someone who, on the deepest level, they know that they were wrong, you know, because with the Nine of Swords showing up, we're seeing that this person does have a guilty conscience. There is something here about a defense mechanism to try to keep those shameful feelings at bay. But at night, when this person is alone, you know, it looks like this is an energy of doing, like, feeling certain feelings when no one is around. You know, this is suffering in silence, being reminded of something that was unfair, you know. So they do actually care about the situation more than they let on. In fact, this person, they even lose sleep over this. So if you were hurt by this person, just know that the situation hurt them just as badly. But it does look like this is someone, the pride won't allow them to show that to you. Let's see what the rest of the cards have to say. Okay, we have the 10 of Pentacles, Earth energy, the 10 of Cups, Water energy, and the 4 of Wands, Fire energy. Yeah, there's something about moving on from this situation, moving on from this person, letting go of the wrong one so that you can attract and focus on the right one, the right situations in your life. It does look like this could be that this person, you had this idea of having some sort of fulfilling relationship with them at some point, but it's like this person may have led you on or deceived you somehow. There's something unfair about the way they went about things, and you could have been quite blindsided or shocked with how they handled the situation overall. And you know, when it came down to it, this person, they made it seem like they owed you nothing. You know, they didn't owe you an apology or an explanation. This is the approach they took. They presented themselves as you know, being in the right, or just even being unapologetic. And there is this feeling of kind of cutting your losses when it comes to this person, and just choosing to do better moving forward, because it does look like you still have this goal, this desire for yourself. These are cards of relationships. These are cards of stable, healthy, successful, emotionally fulfilling relationships. And it looks like you're moving towards that. You know, there's something about working on yourself so that you are in alignment with that. You could already be involved with someone new here, someone where there is a lot of potential for this 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups type of love, because with the 4 of Wands, it looks like there's something you're manifesting, because that's that 11-11 energy. So you are attracting stability, you're attracting relationship security, you're attracting someone who's reliable and will be there for the long term. You know, there's something about this situation where you may have been taught a harsh lesson. It's like learning the hard way that some people just aren't good people, or some people, you know, they just they're not compatible with you. It's like you're learning these lessons and moving forward. And with the 8 of Pentacles, it looks like you actually implemented the lesson. There's something here about growing from the experience and not staying in a powerless victim mindset. Because with the Sun card, you freed yourself. There's something about being able to let go because you have more of a clear conscience. This person is still kind of stuck on this, but it does look like they are not revealing that, you know, this person is suffering in silence. There could even be some anxiety attached to this situation. This could even be that you were dealing with someone who may struggle with mental health issues that they hide. But this is someone who can be a bit prideful. But I do see you moving forward. It looks like there is some sort of relationship that you're more so focused on now. A different relationship, one that's more equal, balanced, and fair, and harmonious. You know, someone who shares the same vision as you. Someone who, you know, you guys have those same goals, and you can actually build something long-lasting and stable. You know, there's someone who values compromise. You know, they actually care about you and they consider you. There's something about leaving someone who was very inconsiderate behind. Okay, so I'm going to pull out an oracle card for you, Sagittarius. Okay, we have nothing will come of this situation. Void of course moon. Yeah, there's that realization that someone is very set in their ways. You know, if you're waiting for that apology from this person, there's this feeling of it's not coming. You know, it's like this is someone who's very much, they see things their own way. And there's something here about not giving in. You know, they may be viewing love and connections as a power struggle. And it's like just having to cut one's losses, you know, focus on people who actually matter, situations that are actually fruitful and mutually beneficial. Okay, so let's see. Okay, we have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Okay, so there's something this person may struggle with on the low, you know, with that Nine of Swords. It doesn't have to be addictions. I'm seeing more so like a mental situation, something like anxiety or depression, but they keep it under wraps. You know, there's something here about there is more to that situation, that person, that story than you may know. You know, it's there's something that's holding this person back from being able to, you know, see themselves, or to, you know, view themselves as being flawed in any way. Okay, so I'm going to pull out another card for you. Okay, we have intelligence and mental beauty. Wisdom is the abstract of the past, but beauty is the promise of the future. Yeah, there's something about taking a lesson from a past experience and moving forward with that knowledge. You know, there's also the wisdom in knowing that, you know, sometimes you just have to let go. You know, you can't force people to see your perspective or to apologize or to own up to things. There's something about, you know, kind of just accepting it is what it is and moving forward, you know, putting that energy into better connections or into bettering yourself so that you can attract better connections and better people into your life. So it does look like there's something about coming out wiser. Also, it's a level of maturity here that's being showcased, kind of like being the bigger person in a situation. Okay, so I'm going to pull out a card for your advice, Sagittarius. Okay, we have surrender negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. Yeah, there's something about needing to not focus too much on this energy, this person, this situation, especially if it's bringing you down, it's putting you in a negative headspace. There's something about, you know, really monitoring your thoughts, being careful of what you give, you know, energy to, where your energy, your focus goes. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for you, Sagittarius. I hope you have a really, really good day, Sagittarius. Bye, Sagittarius.